On August 10th, 2007, for a glorious 1.5 hours, racism ceased to exist. In little pockets of America, people of all races and ideologies gathered to smile and laugh together, all with one common goal in mind: to watch the greatest action duo of all time, Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker, kick some ass in Rush Hour 3. And as the audience watched Carter and Lee waltz into the streets of Paris at the end of the movie, there was only one thing on everyone's minds. Man, I sure wish black people and Chinese people existed in real life, because this movie made them look so cool. Alright, I'm obviously joking, but I truly do believe that the Rush Hour series is a cinematic masterpiece. The humor always lands and the action is second to none. But the thing that I love the most about it is that it shows a black man and a Chinaman, two people who could not be any more different, and they come together and cooperate and create one of the most iconic action comedy duos of all time. There is no other movie that does it as well as Rush Hour can. And just when we needed it the most, Rush Hour returns. In a recent interview, Jackie Chan confirmed that Rush Hour 4 is currently in the early stages of development, as discussions about the script are still ongoing. Jackie Chan and Chris Tucker are constantly reiterating their willingness to reprise their respective iconic roles as Inspector Lee and Officer Carter over the years. So this means that it's very likely that we're going to see a Rush Hour 4 movie in the near future, but pay attention to this line right here. Discussions about the script are still ongoing. I'd actually like to share some of my own ideas about the script and screenplay, and here's how I think that the movie should go. It begins with Detective Carter being chased out of the house by his ex-wife, Genevieve. They're getting a divorce because he kept slapping her bald head and saying, "I like your cut, G," and Genevieve cannot take it anymore. So while she's talking to her divorce lawyer, Detective James Carter stumbles down the street with no destination in mind. That's right, it's midlife crisis time, baby. Eventually, through sheer luck, he stumbles into a bar. He takes a shot, and when he looks over to the side, he sees a very familiar face. "Lee?" he says. Inspector Lee looks over in disbelief and says, "Carter?" It turns out that Inspector Lee is getting a divorce as well. His wife, Isabella, got cancer and she turned bald after chemotherapy, and she got angry when Lee kept slapping her head and saying, "我喜欢你的头发, G." And just as it's about to become a wholesome reunion, they both receive a text at the same time. Carter and Lee both scream when they see the contents of the text. "Carter, I do not want to see anymore," screams Lee. Carter replies with, "Lee, you're Asian, man. You know damn well you couldn't see nothing in the first place." And then they both look at the phone again and they vomit all over the floor of the bar, and they instantly become sober. And the camera pans to reveal that the text that they both received was pictures of Nancy Pelosi's leaked feet pics. And over the course of the movie, they uncover a horrifying plot. Ben Shapiro, who has decided that he wants to destroy the left wing once and for all, has had enough. He's done playing games. He enlists the help of Elon Musk and SpaceX to send these pictures up to satellites, which will directly transfer pictures of Nancy Pelosi's crusty feet to everyone on Earth with a cell phone. Lee and Carter, being the good Samaritans that they are, naturally take it upon themselves to defeat Elon Musk's private army and stop Ben Shapiro. The stakes are high. Will Lee and Carter be able to stop Ben? And will they be able to stop Nancy Pelosi's second set of feet pics from being leaked into the world? You'll have to watch to find out. And Rush Hour 4 is going to teach us that no matter how old they get, no matter what happens between them, as long as they care about the things that matter the most, they can defeat the greatest enemy of mankind: women. I mean, politicians. And I'm certain that Rush Hour 4 is going to be an inspiring movie in that regard. In fact, I remember rewatching the Rush Hour series just this last week, and I was so inspired and motivated that I wanted to become just like Jackie Chan. So that's actually why I made this video today. It's not because I wanted to talk about Rush Hour 4 or whatever, but it's actually just to say, if there are any fine African American gentlemen watching right now who would like to join me in the fight of justice and, I don't know, fight crime, commit war crimes, fight villains, kindly say something in the comments and we can team up and become the next Lee and Carter. Anyways, remember to subscribe if you think that my script for Rush Hour 4 was really good, and make sure to give a like if you think that's going to come true. Anyways, my name is KFC Legends, thank you so much for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.